Yo guys, welcome back to another retro games video. Today I'm going to be starting a series that I'll do a video for every once in a while called the Retro Gaming series. So anyway, we're going to be playing Super Mario Land for Game Boy, but this time and I'm going to be using a Pro Controller. So anyway, let's get it on, man. Let's play this game. So, if you're new to the channel, like and subscribe. And if you are another new player, or if you're like another new person to the channel, I would consider you subscribing, because I want to reach 100 subs on this channel. And if you could kindly go and also subscribe to R2K Retro, my other channel, main channel, I'd love that. But anyway, without further ado, let's get into this Super Mario. Let's get into this Super Mario Land gameplay video. So anyway, I'll just show y'all my screen. And yes, this is on my PC. My Game Boy is quite hard to film, actually. My Game Boy is actually quite hard to film. But anyway, here we go. So, alright, so if you guys haven't heard of this game, it's a game that came out for Game Boy in 1989. Quite old, like your parents would remember it, but yeah, anyway, we're playing it on a PC and I'm using a Pro Controller because it's much easier. Because this is actually, believe it or not, the first controller I actually ever used. Not this one, but similar models, you know? The little fancy doodles. Alright. And guys, just as an FYI, I kinda don't really know what to do on PlanetCraft anymore. Or Worldcraft. I mean, my Worldcraft videos don't do well anyway, but I think I'll do a PlanetCraft video soon because there's a new update that they did, but otherwise, I'm gonna do a bit of retro gaming, actually. Play some, like, old video games on websites on, like, the internet. Websites I found and all that. But anyway, we nearly defeated the first level. And this is really much easier because this feel is much better to me. Now look at this awesome Mario controller. Yeah, huge Mario fan. Except I also like Pac-Man. But anyway, I also have my other wireless controller here. But this one's wired because of this one was having some issues with my computer, so. Alright, let's see. Alright, second level, let's go. If you guys have a certain retro game or just a game in general you want me to check out, go ahead and leave it in the comments, because I want to hear the voice of the people. What do you guys want to see next? It can be retro, or it could actually be retro, or this, it could be retro or modern, but I'd avoid doing ones that are rated T. I mean, I kind of have a situation where I can't download any games I want that are like under rated M. I mean, I can use my mom's PC, but, like, she's usually using it or, like, home, so I can't use it. Oh, we died. Well, let's try this again. This spot always sort of gets everyone, if you know what I mean. If you guys want to check this out for yourself, I'll have the link to this website in the description, just for anyone who is curious and wants to try this out for themselves. You can play it with a keyboard, or you can also play it with a Pro Controller. Wired or wireless works. I prefer wired, because it's easier to plug into my PC and I don't have to worry about, like, batteries and connection issues and all that. Oh, good. Got one of those. Alright, this one is a bit more challenging. This is actually World 1-3. There's 4 worlds and 3 levels in each, so there's 12 levels. Yeah. I might get a lot of hate comments for that, since you guys are probably out of elementary. If not finishing, or still in, like, elementary. No, I have some, younger viewers, who are, I don't know how old they are, but I'll keep that private even if I did know. Alright, so there's the second platform. You want to fall off of it. You fall off of it, you can't get back on it, since it's like moving upward. But here's the second coin room. I know most secrets of this game. I know in a level 3-2 there has to be some other hidden floating platform thing, but I forget where it is. I only know where one is. If you guys want to use this as a guide, or you want to play along if you have a Game Boy, I'm sure most of you guys don't even really know what a Game Boy is, but depends on how old you are. But I'm not making fun of you, just saying, like, with how modern society works, most people probably don't know what a Game Boy is, or how it works, or anything. I don't actually have my DMG 01, the number for the Game Boy, but I do have my game collection. Here's the cartridge for this game. This is actually a second copy from early 90s. Instead of 1989 when it originally came out. Oh no. That, my friends, is the error sound. Meaning, you can't use this because you already have it, and if you could use it, it's just gaining you free points. I'll also be making a post of games you guys want me to check out or play. I mean, I know there's a lot of, like, retro gamers on YouTube. No, not my username. I go by Retro Games or R2K Retro, and yeah. Alright, we gotta avoid these skeleton fishies. If you guys are wondering why it's a different layout, it's because this is set in Daisy's kingdom. The princess you saw at the end of the castle. The reason for that is because she's kidnapped by a villain. Forget his name, but you'll see him in the last world, but in the final world, World 4-3. Okay, thought that was a coin block. I think I'm getting too ahead of myself. And if you guys are wondering, I have gotten like a comment being like, why do you act weird? Why do you make goofy faces? I won't list who it is because I don't want to guilt them, but the reason for that is because I have autism and ADHD, so high energy risk. Some of my younger viewers, like I'm sure someone's watching who has autism or ADHD. Either one, you're not bad for it, but it usually it occurs because you have higher energy and have less of an ability to focus. Let's just say. Anyway, here's the other hidden coin room in World 2. Anyway, let's go on. Okay, this is gonna be a bit tricky. I'm gonna try not to. There we go. Now, see, this background makes it much easier to play. The Game Boy, if you don't know, for those who don't know, actually does not have a backlit screen like we're all used to. Like the devices that you're watching on, like if you're watching this on your phone, your computer, your tablet, your TV, this is actually, it's actually watching this on your like phone, tablet, TV, or just like a computer. That's all backlit. And the Game Boy didn't have a model that was backlit until 2002, when I think it was 2002. Maybe when I'm editing this, I'll remember the correct date. I think it was around 2002 or 2003. The Game Boy SP was released, and it could play all 3 generations of Game Boy games. There were 5 Game Boy variants in total. There was OG Game Boy, Game Boy Pocket, Game Boy Color, GBA, or Game Boy Advance Normal, and then GBA SP, which was Game Boy Advance Special. Apparently that's what my brother told me it means. But like I said, it's harder to see on an OG Game Boy because it's not backlit. Look up a video if you want to see what the OG Game Boy screen looked like. Nowadays, you actually can mod them to have a backlight, so you can play at nighty doodles when you're in bed and you don't want to wake up the other people in your house. Nighty doodle. And also, I think some people know I watch Steve Terraberry, who's actually very autistic. He also has ADHD, but he acts goofy. And I'm sort of that way too. Like, and it's not because I watch that, just because it's in my natural attitude. Anyway, if you guys want to see me react or to play a game or something of your choice, let me know in the comments or in the post I'll be posting. I'll probably have posted it by now, but still, if you want to see anything, if you want to see me react or play a game or anything, just let me know. Because I'll glad, because I actually read my comments. I don't actually get many, but I read them all the same. I read them all the same, so if you guys have any game or video you want me to react to or play, let me know. Hook me up in the comments. Alright, we got 3 lives. It's not going to help us very much in this next world, but we're an age hit, so hopefully this should go easier, because the Game Boy can be a bit hard to play on. Sometimes this world I especially struggle on. There's a mushroom here. I don't want to stand on those for too long. Alright. Not sure why the music sounds like that, but oh well. It's not gonna harm anyone. Oh, and guys, I'll be doing a separate video about this on my other channel, but if you've gotten this far, listen up, because I have some news to bring you guys. But this is only for the people who made it this far. And the people who have not seen it are going to be in, it's going to be posted on my R2K Retro channel in a few, I don't know how long, but I'll post it at some point. But anyway, for the viewers who have made it this far, I'm no longer going to be homeschooled next year. Yep, believe it or not, I'm not going to be homeschooled next year, so no weekday uploads. Most likely, unless if I am able to get on my computer before my time limit. But I'm not going to be homeschooled next year. I'm actually going to Castle Potter Middle School in Colorado. It's in LaPorte, Colorado, but yeah, I'm going there next year instead of continuing my homeschool path, which I'm currently doing, by the way, if you didn't know that. But most of you probably didn't know that, because, but that's actually why I upload on the weekdays, is because, oh, we died, but the reason why is because, I'm homeschooled, so I'm technically have more free time after I finish my school, so I do this. Don't know if any of my other fellow gamer YouTubers do that either, but oh, dang it. How many times am I gonna die in this frickin' area? You can use this as a guide if y'all want, but don't do anything you don't want to. You don't have to buy a Game Boy. Search up a YouTube video. I mean, like, what's the gameplay for Super Mario Land? Like, this might come up, but if you also recognize this music, it's because SMG4, believe it or not, used it as his outro screen. When he was still on YouTube, he quit YouTube under that channel. Now he's working with Glitch Productions, but he actually used the main theme or overworld theme's music for his outro screen. So if you didn't know that, now you do. And so long, SMG4, you made awesome videos, man. some of his newer stuff is not quite as classic, I feel. Let me know in the comments if you agree. But, SMG4's actual, like, early content is what everyone likes. Everyone remembers it, and, a YouTuber who has now decided to take up the job of SMG4 to make entertaining videos for the people of the world. His name is SMG5. Yeah, there's a lot of spin-off ones, but a lot of them are like smooth 3D animations, and like those, in my opinion, just aren't quite as good. Not discouraging the YouTubers who do that, but like just being like the Gary's mod, which is how actually SMG4 animated most of his early work. Most of that cannot be reproduced to an extent with 3D animation, so SMG5 I feel like is the one that is best for carrying on the legacy, because he has Gary's mod or Gmod, whatever you want to call it, but great YouTuber, makes awesome and hilariously funny videos starring all the original SMG4 cast. He's still introducing people, but check him out if you liked SMG4, as SMG4 is now working with Glitch Productions instead of his own YouTube channel, so or he's working with Glitch Productions full-time now. How did that not hurt me? This is the weird unhinged thing about online ROM hacks. This is not a ROM hack, this is just the OG Mario, but there are a bunch of random ROM hacks, I can assure you. Like I once heard of one that was like Panda Mario. Like, it was kind of ridiculous, but, yeah, I used to actually have some of those old Game Boys. Some of you, people who, I'm not sure if any of you own one of these, but, like, it's like those, like, fake Game Boys. They're, like, smaller, thinner, and, like, kind of feel bad in general. Like, those are just a bunch of random ROM hacks of, like, either already existing games or just fan-made games. Like, I used to have a few. They actually had some official ROM hacks, but at other times they didn't. Oh, Molder. But most of those, like, fake Game Boys from, China actually are not real games usually. They're either player made or they're like completely failed games that like only like one person owned a copy of, or like they got thrown away because no one bought them. You know, like, this looks too much like a Mario ROM hack. I mean, you guys get my drift. Okay, let's get this thing. Oh, mushroom. Believe me, I'm not an uneducated swine. I'm actually a very big... I'm actually very good at official Nintendo Mario history and lore. Not like player-made lore, but like Nintendo official lore. There's some I have a hard time believing. I think this is before AI got good, but once I looked up who Princess Peach from Mario is married to, and it said she was married to a mammoth. And then I realized it's probably pulling a character from that movie Ice Age that everyone's seen. If you haven't, then you've probably at least heard of it. But it's like I think there's a character named Peach in one of the later sequels to that movie, so it's getting that mixed up with a mammoth. I'm just like, what? Excuse me, Peach is not married to a mammoth. You wanna know that? Actually, I think that was before before Google AI was officially like the best thing ever made and stuff. Yeah, I think we've all also seen those goofy YouTube videos by Gertio that are like stupid AI responses, like literally at one point I saw like a response that was like a player was asking to like was asking some sort of question, like how to spell a word or something, like how to spell map or something. But then the AI gets completely out of context. It's like, one Reddit user says end yourself. And they're like, excuse me? AI, how dumb and dark can you get, man? We're on the final world now, actually. That's actually pretty quick for 20 minutes. Believe it or not, World 4 is actually a bit longer than, some of the other worlds. And I love the soundtrack to this world. Okay, good. Made it as far as pickle dinosaurs. I'm sorry, I can't help but get a bit out of context sometimes. I am on a medication, on 2 medicines that allow me to focus a bit better. Like I am on an ADHD medication, and I'm also on one for social anxiety. I get really bad anxiety when I have to go into Fort Collins or like a town is what me and my family call it. We live way up in the hills, away from everything else, but I don't want you guys showing up at my address, because I mean, I'm friends with some of you, but I don't want it to accidentally get disturbing, like stalkers and stuff. But I just live up in Colorado. No address leak. At 100 subs, I might do a special video or something. I don't know. One of my YouTube friends, name is AJL Gaming, actually recently reached 100 subs, and I'm sure he's very happy about that. However, I kind of feel bad that the dude doesn't get as many views. Even he started doing Minecraft content, and yet it's still getting like 20 views or something. AGL Gaming, all apologies if you are watching this, but I mean, I don't mean to expose your channel or anything, man, but still. I was originally going to try to make this like a no-death video, but I think it's going to be playthrough of Super Mario Land for GB, Game Boy. Yeah, boy. There's 3 ninja guys. I don't know what these things are called. To be honest, I actually bought the cartridge loose, so I do not actually know the names of most of these creatures, because Sarasa Land is not included in many Mario games. But there we go, we defeated World 4-1, on to World 4-2. Alright, time to defeat these flowery doodle things. Just to help out some of you smaller content creators out there, I'd advise you start researching popular YouTube videos. Like, do like a open the search tab in YouTube, and results that usually come up are like the ones that are most popular. But if you want, you don't have to get fancy with it or anything. But if you small content creators want more attention to your content, I would strongly advise that you guys look into like what's popular. What's poppin', Doc? That's not how the quote goes, is it? Again, I'm kind of too young to actually remember that cartoon, Looney Tunes. For those who are wondering, we probably already knew that, but what's that, Doc? Oh, that's it. Yeah, that's Bugs Bunnies. That's Bug Bunnies. Bugs Bunnies. Bugs Bunnies. Quote, yeah. I'm not sure why I'm getting so tongue-tied. Maybe it's because I'm just talking a lot, and so words kind of start sounding like nonsense. Have you ever had that happen? You just keep saying a word so long it stops sounding like a word? Believe me, I've had it happen many times. Sometimes I just say a word for fun. Pickle, 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 pickle. And then I'm like, wait a minute, how is this a word in the English language? I know most speedruns of this game take like 30 minutes at least. I take a bit longer because, Anyway, on to the final world! Anyway, if you guys have made it so far, comment Mario in the comment section, and, comment Mario in the Mario section, Mario section. Comment, Mario in the comment selection, and, I know this might sound weird because it will sound like I'm stupid or something, but also comment the timestamp you did. If you don't know how to do that, just do the, thing, to do that. Anyway, let's get through this cloud level so we can get to the final boss. And there it goes. Hardy Doodles. Oh, and guys, I'll try to be live as soon as I can. I just don't know when I'll have another date. I think shortly after I reach 100 subs on my main channel, I'll do another live stream. I do not have enough on this channel to do a live stream here, because who's gonna attend? I only have 22 subscribers on this channel. If you want to help out on that, subscribe if you're new. And if you already are subscribed, unsubscribe and resubscribe. Every little thought counts, guys. Anyway, we're nearly getting to the end here. Sorry, just kind of think and thought about something goofy. The video will end soon because I used the bathroom. Alright, here comes the final boss arena. At least I have a mushroom on hand. Ah, Flying Fists. This isn't a Judas Priest album cover. If you don't know what I'm talking about Ram It Down. All the metalheads out there will know what that is. But, like, most people think metal is old news, which is actually quite sad. Die, Cloud! Since when did it get so hard to kill clouds? Okay, there we go. Alright, here's the first glance of the final boss. Die. 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 Let's see if we can do this with our midget. Okay, let's go. First try. And then we have the end credits here. Yep, Mario and Daisy reunite. Daisy, for all the Mario fans out there, I mean, sure, you already know it, but Daisy is actually Luigi's girlfriend, while Peach is actually Mario's. I mean, it's not confirmed by Nintendo, but I mean, Mario and Peach do seem to have some, like, moments where players suspect that Peach likes Mario, or Mario likes Peach, or whatever. But, yeah, anyway, that was Super Mario Land for Game Boy, and I just defeated it. So if you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, and smack that big old fat subscribe button. So make sure to like and subscribe to this channel, and let me know what games or videos you want me to react to next. I mean, I'll do the video reactions on my Playz Retro channel, but on this channel, let me know what game you want me to play, and I'll do it the best I can. I'll try to find a way to play it, some way to play it. So anyway, without further ado, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!